Life is a marathon, not a just sprint. So is wealth. In last 1 month, I ran 3 marathons. One is 5 kilometers and another two are 10 kilometers. And every single marathon gave me a life-changing lessons and realization for me. In the first marathon, I felt it is like unstoppable sprint. Now, first marathon was 5 kilometers, which was organized by Red Tape. It does not just sound like until you realize that you are meant to be. I did not run so faster. And in fact, I was running for the almost 15 years. Yeah, I was running in my school days, running for longer, longer distance, but not 5 kilometers. This is my first time I was running the 5 kilometers of marathon. But I was not very comfortable, but I was there to understand my limit and to push the limit. Though I was a block level champion in my school days, but this was the first time. And I felt while doing this marathon, I felt alive again. I am coming back to it and testing my limits, and I was remembering that, yeah, I am unstoppable. The moment you start moving, then the whole universe, the whole universe laws are actually moving with you, and they assist each and every point. And that run was really remarkable, unstoppable feeling for myself. And the second marathon was even much more powerful. You know why? It was 10 kilometers. Yeah. Once you understand your limit and you wanted to go even beyond, that is what. But the just day before, it was on Sunday morning and 5 a.m. it's supposed to start. And Saturday night, I had 101 fever, 101 fever. Now, immediately I could have think why I should go. You know, my body is not ready enough. This is not right time to do that. But each and every decision has a cost. If you are a person part of SynergHealth community, you have attended my 2 days live workshops where you will understand about this subject. Here it is. So I give them exact framework how to make the right decisions. And that's exact framework I followed. Why I made that decision to run this marathon. And when I made the decision, no matter what, I am there. And I could literally visualize, I could see that I am already crossing the line. And that is where I made the marathon. But yes, I felt a little bit push myself and I was pushing myself. But I knew it was not just not about running. It is about mastering my emotions. That's where the emotional controls comes into play. So I ran and I finished the line, not because my body was strong, but I was not refused to quit. And one of the very, very profound realization I found that is winners are not quitters and quitters are not winners. If you wanted to win the game of your life, then don't quit. Either you are playing the game of health or wealth or even a relationship. There will be different times will come where you will feel to quit, where you will feel that's enough. But you do not know that you are just a closer steps towards already a success. So don't stop, don't quit, just move ahead. That is where I realized about the second marathon. It is running, running, running. There was a time I felt it's enough. I was not able to push further. I pushed further. You know why? I could see everyone participants are moving, moving, moving. If you are not able to move faster, move slow. If you are able to not move, run slowly, then start first walking, brisk walk. If you're not able to do, walk, but don't stop. Even if you're not able to walk, crawl. This is one lesson. This is the money game if you wanted to play. If you wanted to really become rich, you need to play the money game to win. You need to play consistently. Consistently. Make slow but make that attempt. Do it and you will be succeed. This is second but second marathon, but that was really, really deep. When you control your emotions stop controlling you, and they will give you the result. And the third marathon, it was an effortless flow. In fact, during the second marathon, I decided what the emotions I wanted to feel through this next marathon. It is actually emotional outcome. If you part of my emotional mastery, then you will realize, you will understand that what I am actually going to speak and what I am just speaking, because that will make much more sense. It is actually not the result. It is not even the process. It is the emotion what we wanted to feel through certain actions. And that's how once we feel that, you will feel that either you get a recognition or that reward, or even if you do anything you achieve. Yeah. It is actually what emotions you wanted to feel. And that's exact emotion I decided I wanted to feel is effortless. And that's happened in the next week itself, another 10-kilometer of marathon. And I ran 10 kilometer. I did not push harder, I did not run faster, but I was thinking, it may take a little bit more time these times, but there was no pressure, no pressure. Even it was just a pure presence. But the result, I finished 2 minutes much faster than earlier one. Yeah. I was not pushing harder. I was very, very calm, and I was just, in fact, sometimes feeling that, oh, maybe last 2 kilometers I will literally sprint. Yeah, that's what it was going in my head. But I did not. I did not. And I reached 2 minutes faster even than before. So that is where, when you actually master your emotion, when you control your emotion, when you becomes really a master, and then you are actually much more calmer, and that's why you will achieve the results much faster and much smoother. And that exactly it happened the last marathon, which was organized by Vedanta. And before that, the second marathon was organized by Puma. So you can check out if you wanted to get those marathons. Yeah. So these are the very, very life lessons I wanted to take. But what is the truth? It is about only the thing, when you master your control, your emotions, you become emotionally master, everything, wealth, the relationships is become effortless flow. And it is not about just taking one step. It starts with the one step. But when you do in the consistently, that makes the difference. And that is where exactly even I felt the same when I was running, because each and every person were running together, no matter what. It doesn't matter who is actually finishing the line first or second. It doesn't matter. It is only the matter that we are all finishing the line. And that is where exactly the community, that's where the exactly like-minded persons are needed in your place if you wanted to run together. And that is where the SynergHealth community is built. The SynergHealth support hub is built where like-minded people comes together to upgrade their lives in terms of health, wealth, and relationships. And that is where I have developed very, very powerful systems called wealth accelerator systems, where you win by running long enough to reach your purpose. And you are not doing alone, we are doing together. And that is where I help through my wealth accelerator system, a system designed to help you achieve 5 years of financial growth and success in just 1 year. It is not about only the financial growth, it is about your health, it is about your relationship, and also about your wealth. By mastering that, you master your emotional game, because money is also like a marathon. It rewards you those who play the long game with the consistency and calm, not just some tricks or tricks. And if you are someone who is really ready to take your wealth, health, and emotions to the next level, then drop a comment 100, where I will give you exact blueprint, step by steps, by which you can do it. Also, I have developed a very, very powerful money block assessment test. if you are not really growing in terms of your financially, then I have a test or the system design where you can take your test in just 5 minutes, by which you can check where exactly your money is blocked. Yeah, you can check that. Check the link mentioned in the description. You can check it out. It is absolutely free. Yeah, you don't need to pay anything. You can give the details and check where exactly your money blockage are, and what are the necessary steps to be taken so that you master your money, you becomes really expert and pro level. Yeah, and if you wanted to really play that game, then do not forget to join us and master your emotions, master your relationships, and master your wealth. Yeah, be the pro player. So comments below, and I would like to see each every one of your comments what exactly you are looking. And also, I have designed a very powerful systems called 30 days money accelerator system. I am making it a 10 days money challenge program, which is in just 299, 298. It is mentioned in the again description. If you would like to check it, it gives also in 2 weeks money back guarantee. By the way, you can check it and you will see how user money blocks are taken assessment. Yeah. And I can't wait to see all of your comments, and let's play that game, money games, together to win. I can't wait to see your success story in my community. Thank you.